Have you guys seen these videos circulating on the internet? They said it happened in Okija community in Anambra State. Somewhere around the 19th of April 2026, the people in the community woke up getting ready to go to church only to find what appears to be a human being wrapped up in a blanket dumped by the roadside. The suspicion was glaring, and eventually youths in the community opened it up to see what was wrapped in that blanket, only to find a young woman's body folded up, tied up with ropes as though she was some kind of Egyptian mummy. The video has been circulating since then, and so far, up until now, nobody has been able to identify who the young woman is. By now, though, she should have been identified. It's just that we haven't heard or gotten an update on that note. It was said that nobody in the community knew who she was, and it wasn't as though she was already unrecognizable. She could easily be identified by her facial features, but they did not know her. It is believed that somebody had killed her, and we've seen similar cases like this when somebody kills somebody in another area and then bring the body to another different area just to throw people off. The images itself are very disturbing, so we may not show it here. You will have to go to our Telegram to find it. Check our bio or check on the comment section for the Telegram link. However, this is something that I can say. Finding her killers or whoever is involved in this would not, or should I say should not be difficult. You see, if anybody may not recognize her face, somebody should recognize the blanket. That is all I think the killer has left. That blanket. That blanket in the real world is all it takes for the detective to find the killer. We don't have fingerprints, we don't have all those forensics as much as I know. It's not popular. Maybe we do, but it's not as popular. However, the blanket itself, somebody should recognize it. Somebody should be able to recognize that blanket. And I think the blanket is most likely going to give the police officers something to work with. If for some reason they were able to identify the girl, identify, people who she might have been associated with, is all it takes. The blanket also, to me, suggests that she was killed in someone's house. She had gone to a house, she was in a house, in a home, in a bedroom, when she was most likely killed. That blanket suggests that that could be the most likely scenario. You are not going to kill a young girl on the streets and then go to your house and bring blankets to cover her up or wrap her up. Even if you want to kill her in a hotel blankets, well, it depends on the hotel. I usually think hotel blankets are usually white, but turns out that some low budget hotels do have colored blankets like this. So that could also be one. And if it's in a hotel, that means they would have more of this type of blankets, which could be suggestive. However, for them to use the blankets from a hotel to wrap and dispose of her body, that would mean the hotel itself took part in the disposing. So maybe she had gone to a hotel, gotten killed by somebody, and the person left, and the hotel is trying to get rid of the body, like we see, and that would be why a hotel will do this and use the blanket. But if this was done by an individual, by a man or two, or a woman, possibly in a home or in a house, then it's suggestive given the blankets. To be frank, I'm interested in this story. I really want to know who this Jane Doe is. Like, who is she? Why was she killed? Who killed her? Where is her family? What is her story? How did she end up here? Is this a case of a hookup gone wrong? Is this a case of a toxic boyfriend? Is this a case of money rituals? A toxic husband? An evil friend? What exactly would have led to this moment? So please like, share, and if any of you know anything about the story, please DM us, email us, because we'd like to know what really happened to this young lady.